and then drag and drop. Why is it doing this? There we go.
Oh, there we are. A map.
A map.
A map.
Wow.
It's a map, guys. I see that.
Welcome to Bentir. You might have noticed I added an apostrophe. Otherwise,
I
I'm
would
not
have
gonna
never
tell you
noticed.
why. Fair enough, honestly. Either way, you all will be entering in through the Eastern Sprawl. That's basically the front gate. That's not accurate. Hold on, I can make that more
Man,
accurate.
delayed blast fireball gonna go wild.
Fucking A. Yeah, no. We can fix this.
Just
Anyway.
erupt the earth everywhere. Just say, "Oh, it's
Ooh, good
invisible
idea.
fireballs."
I think
I'll
this
take
is...
Right
I'll go
here
after the
looks like I'll
palace.
get like the most damage. Oh no, over here I can get the most.
If you're going over there, I'll try and retarget to go. Ah, darn.
Well, no. You go straight for the cat. Like I'm going for densely populated. You know, the most building destruction.
In the metric system now, I see. Classy.
Yeah. You're welcome.
We're going for meters.
Meters isn't right either. But
Oh, millimeters. I got you. This is a
That's in
city.
meters.
Miles.
M means meter. What? Anyways, we, in the words of Tom Hardy explaining Lord of the Rings, we walk.
Exactly. We walk.
We walk. Someone is following them. Walk.
there. Now it's fixed.
I tweeze.
You're welcome to measure if you'd like.
No, I don't think I will.
What the fuck is that?
It's flippity gibbets. It's a lot of flippity gibbets. Anyways.
Well, 3,752 quadrillion fluidity gibbets that way. You'll make it to the mayor's house.
Yeah. Anyways, as you all start to make your way through town, you'll see that he has stopped carrying Romulus just on the inside of the gatehouse. There he brings him into a room and sits him in a guard's bed. As he does, he lays your friend down and says, "Right, we'll see about getting a healer over here."
Yeah.
He will look to you all and say, "Right. I think I introduced myself before, did I not?"
Potentially, I don't know if I was actually listening or not.
Hmm.
I'm kind of distracted by the fact that you were kidnapping my dog.
I simply brought him inside the castle walls. Or the city walls.
Yes. Well, please, give us your name, Baron, Vice Captain of the Guard.
What? Right. Look, my name is Akron.
You see, his name has changed since last time.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Wait, you literally told me the name, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Fuck.
His name was
God
Sorry,
Baron.
damn
note
it.
taker.
My brain's in a great fucking place, isn't it?
His name was Baron. He was the Vice Captain of the Guard.
My name is Baron. Forget Akron. How did I come to Akron?
Oh yeah,
after-
I remember it now. I
I
remember how
don't
you spelled
know.
God, I
dog.
hate my life.
First name, last
Alright.
name? Baron Akron?
Oh, this is going horrible already. Great. You know what? Give me just a fucking second. God damn it. I need a smoke. Uh,
About 5 minutes and I'm already testing Jacob's patience. I love it.
you're already making me do drugs. Thanks, dog.
Hell yeah. That's how we work.
The way you win D&D
Right,
is by making your
okay.
friends no longer want to play with you.
Was that complicated at all, Bodes? I didn't see the first one. I'm not looking. I'm too tired.
Woo.
Fair enough.
He's not a baron, he's named Baron. As
Yeah.
opposed to
I am Baron
but-
Baron.
as opposed to first name Vice, last name Captain, who is a Baron.
Yeah. He's definitely
Baron
not from the
named
Baron.
Captain.
Yeah. Baron or Vice Cap or Baron Vice Captain, as opposed to Vice Captain Baron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
it's
you.
really not that difficult.
All right, Baron.
Wait till we meet Captain the Vice Baron.
God damn it.
Captain the Vice Baron.
Making my friends no longer want to play with me.
Just fuck.
Okay, what is this going to be today? This is not going to
Anyways.
be anything. You know what, Clay, Rez, I take it back what I said yesterday completely.
No, we're gonna get into it, Jacob. Trust me.
Yeah,
Are
I've
we?
mentally prepared myself.
We're just getting the giggles out of the way now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely. Right. I'm Baron. My full name is Baron Akron. That's right, bitch. Sorry, I can't. All
That's
right.
what I said a minute ago. Yeah.
Right. I serve as the captain here at Bentir. I hold down the fort while Lord Eris, she holds down the. Well, it's not a she, they. It's more of a they thing. Pride Month, you know. Either way, I welcome you to our town, but it seems that one of you is already acquainted with it.
I look between the group.
The one in the bed.
The unconscious one.
Right, what did you say his name was, or did you?
Romulus.
Romulus, right. Well, Romulus here is a prince to our vassal state.
No, he's not.
I'm sorry.
Dog.
You think he's a prince?
I know he is.
I don't believe.
That's funny.
He looks oddly confused. Well,
Sorry. You don't seem to catch on. Romulus here is far from anywhere near the princely type.
I see. Your reasoning for that?
You get to know him long enough.
What if I told you such a mark indicates him as a prince?
Oh, that's wild! Look here, and before while I mess with my stuff, I'm gonna shape change the mark onto me.
I see. So he's
Am
your
I a
friend, a
prince
shape
now?
changer.
They're a wolf sometimes.
I'm sorry, what?
Romulus is a wolf
He-
right now, right?
He is a wolf right now.
Yeah,
It doesn't
thought he
change
was a
this guy's opinion.
but he did. He is a wolf right now, and he's not
Mhm.
always a wolf.
Right.
So that is a changing of shape.
Does he still bear the mark no matter what form he takes?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to his body.
It's a little weird.
You think we do like full physical exams? We're adventurers, not practitioners.
But you're making an assumption based off of knowledge, and so am I.
Yes, and I'm just saying you're wrong.
He thinks for a moment. Would you like to place a bet on that?
No.
Right. Either way, when he wakes up, we'll be seeing about questioning him on this, I would assume. But until then, once the healer gets here, he will sit down next to him. What are your names?
Well, go on, everyone.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take that as you usually do.
Well, I already
I'm
gave
Remy.
my name when we met at the door.
Stargazer. That's my name.
He looks to Remy.
I'm Remy.
Remy.
Mazza.
Right. Megan, Boop, and the others will all say their names.
Oh yeah, we just have a dog. here.
Remus is with.
Oh, wait, no, he's not a
Remus
dog
is
here.
not in the dog
Yeah,
form at
I
all.
remembered. He's a person.
He's been keeping quiet.
I imagine he was a bit peeved when he saw his brother get taken casually.
Mm, Actually, would you like to give me an insight?
Alrighty. Is he about to rip this guy's fucking head off? 16?
16? Hold on 1 second. Actually, he looks quite joyful. For whatever reason.
Hmm.
As that strikes you as odd, he will look to you all and say, right, look, for now, why don't you all stay here? Either that or feel free to explore town if you trust me to be here alone with your friend.
No.
Right.
Why should
Well-
we trust you? You did just, kidnap our friend.
All I did was carry him into the town.
You leapt half a mile after not explaining what you're doing.
I'm sorry that you're slow.
What you call me? Are you trying
Not
to insult
mentally,
me?
physically.
You want to have a race to prove it?
Are you going to use magic?
Of course.
Does that mean I get to use magic?
Oh no, do you think that will save you?
Depends. Can you teleport?
Who knows? Can you?
Why am I doing this? You know what? Fuck it, I'm doing this. He stands up. He walks outside. From where to where?
Let's say... Well, I don't know the town well enough, so let's just say... On Stargazers, ready, set, go. It'll be a race to the gate.
The gate is right here, basically. How about that? He'll point at a bell tower.
Can I get a rough guess on how far away that is?
About 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet?
On your marks. Get set. Ready. Go.
Did Rez agree to do this one, or
So I don't give
Oh,
two
I'm agreeing
shits.
to that.
you're agreeing to that?
Yep.
Right. Initiative roll.
Sure.
I'll do mine openly. He has a +5 bonus.
Plus 10, I got 13.
There you go.
Bad day.
Oh, 15 beats a 13. Right. He teleports to the bell and rings it.
Cool. I do nothing. I go and grab Romulus and start trying to walk out of there.
He teleports next to you. Seriously.
What? You got to admit you're sketchy.
Right. You know what? Take your friend and go wherever. Just when he's awake, come see me. Would you?
Explain to me what your intentions are.
To find out if he's a prince or not.
Well, I've just told you he's not.
I haven't asked him that yet.
I can ask him, and when he says no, we can completely ignore you.
Right. Fair enough. Tell him he's free of his own volition to come speak with me anytime. How about that?
We'll see.
He makes a point of saying that loud enough so everyone in the party hears it. Right. Feel free to do as you wish. Also, no more weird magic in my town. He looks at
have not
Remy when he says that.
No magic has been taking place inside of your town except what you have cast.
He shakes his head and walks off.
I'm just saying.
Right. For one, you are like, instead of having picked up Romulus, you're like dragging him.
Yeah, very poorly.
Struggling.
Kara says, seriously?
What?
Why not, have Stargazer carry him?
Yeah, out of everyone here, Stargazer's the second strongest.
Third.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, true.
I'm pretty sure I'm the strongest, but I don't want to carry him.
Doggies, are you very strong?
Hey, doggy.
No, what?
Average.
This is Stargazer.
On a scale of 1 to 20, how strong would you say you are?
I think I range around about 11.
Please, I'm stronger than an 11.
Right.
Well, I
I've
mean, you're
got
not
this.
made of fucking sticks and stone, are you?
Kira summons Tensor's floating disc. Put him on it.
I just put him in my bag of holding. Don't worry about it.
No,
not putting him in
no,
a bag of
that's
holding.
not. No.
What if we give him a straw?
Wait, does this mean Remy's technically stronger than Stargazer, though?
You said it was a powerhouse. Yeah.
Remy, are you strong at all?
I mean, I think so.
I thought you were all frail.
I'm not frail. I can at least hold my own.
A surprise to be sure, but I look forward to seeing that. Now, what are we all off to?
Did not die.
Who grabbed the poster for the job we're on?
Who did grab the poster though at the job we're on?
You,
Oh, I've got it right here.
Jen.
Elizabeth hands it to you.
Thank you.
I forgot that Elizabeth was here.
Where are we going to find this convoy? I check the map or the job.
You know that you were supposed to meet this convoy here in Bantir. The location of which is going to be meet the quartermaster for the group at a tavern known as da, 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 da. Haggard Breath.
Tavern called
The Haggard Breath.
You can say as many times as you want. I'm a slow writer, all right? I don't know
I
how to
was
tell
trying
you.
to be helpful.
Uh, all right, but well, everyone, I guess we're off to the Haggard Breath. Terrible name for a tavern.
It'll be right here. But that's not important. That's never been important. You make your way through town until you come across the Haggard Breath. Upon reaching it, you see a couple folks outside, and also throughout the town, just as you've been making your way, has been questioning your carrying your companion like you have been.
Riding on a disc.
Yep. As you approach the bar, I think Tensor's floating disc is fine to go through normal doorways. So you know what? Do you want to take him inside with you, or do you want him to have to be outside?
Well, we got to keep an eye on him. What if the guard tries to kidnap him again?
Right, I'll babysit him. You guys go inside.
Not to sound rude, I fully trust you more than anyone else here. But what if you get kidnapped again?
That's not going to happen.
Sure.
All right, I'll take you at your word.
I can't wait for her to be kidnapped.
Again.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Right.
if that's how we'll do it, waltz on in.
I need a good violin track, like a bard violin kind of thing. Anyone want to help me out?
The devil went down to
Um,
Georgia. He was looking for us. That's a fit.
ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Hold on, maybe. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. I say as I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What the fuck was my words again? I don't fucking remember.
This will be good. I've got something. Right. Let's do this. I'm pulling a rain right now, for sure.
Mhm. Bye bye.
Mm.
What happened?
Oh, Boney's just about home, so he's signing off until he's back.
Got it.
He had like 30 minutes or so.
Got it. Let's see if that's too loud. Nope, that's good. Right.
Was he talking? Like I didn't hear him.
No. In the voice channel's text channel.
In chat. Okay. Like, damn.
This is good. I'm streaming the right one, right?
I don't know.
No.
Am I not? It should just be dashboard for my.
Well, then never mind. You are.
Okay. Right. As you all enter the tavern, you see that there are several gentlemen crowded around a stage as someone is playing VL or whatever you call it.
Viola.
Is it a viola?
I have no
Viola.
Viola? Right. You can see that it is made of some sort of dark oak with an etched gold going across at the base of it. The music is impeccable as you enter. A lot of people's attention are drawn to it as Jin, it even impresses you, not that you'll ever admit it. The older gentleman that stands there playing has grizzled hair coming down to his shirt, and his shirt. He has a grizzled beard coming down to his clothes, and it sort of looks cleanly cut to just match up with where the pattern starts into his jacket. And his hat sits very stylized on his head, as you see what looks like a elven man who's in what would look like their 40s, but you could guess if it's an elf, more like their 400s. As he begins to play, continues to play. You all go over to the bar or something, and as you do, you try to get the barkeep's attention, but he seems so infatuated with the music, he just kind of waves you off for a moment. What do you do?
I just walk around.
Right.
Stand next to the bar and listen in on the other people's conversation. Like a weirdo.
You begin to walk around, and there isn't a word being spoken. Although I will say, give me a perception check.
Perception. Boop. 18.
As you listen to the music and you start to look around the room, while most here aren't really doing anything, there is a couple still outside that are discussing things. You hear faintly through the wall while you stand near the entrance, "Man, that guy, I don't know where he came from, but that's just impressive. I know. But shush, I'm trying to listen."
Can I do an Arcana check to see if he is doing any magic on the crowd?
I will save you the trouble. No, he is not performing any sort of magic. His playing is just that impressive. Actually, correction. He is doing magic, but the magic that he's doing is simply to give a minor illusion to the to add a sort of flair to his playing and make it seem like his violin, or we're going to call it a violin, is shimmering. And as he does, you can also see that he works magic at his fingertips to keep playing as well as he does. He is definitely a bard, but he doesn't seem to be purposely tricking people to be into his performance. Is there anything else?
Do you want to play something?
Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
What is that you said?
Do you want to play something?
No, he already has the crowd in wrapped. At this point, there's even if my playing was better, it would only upset the crowd to interrupt his playing. Too far into his show to upstage him.
You're right.
I will say that upon waiting some time, his performance does finally come to an end. As it does, he looks among the crowd and he has a genuine smile on his face, but it has that older gentleman feel to it as it feels very dignified. He then looks at each person and gives a gentle bow as he steps from the stage. People pamper him as he comes off, giving him a tug at the shoulder or a handshake. And his eyes lock with yours, Jin.
Jin just has a narrow-eyed expression looking at him. Not angry, but as though, like, stuck in thought. Like, you can pretty easily tell from Jin's expression that he's being sized up right now.
Right.
Like,
Um, after getting through the crowd of people, he makes his way over to the bar where a gentleman immediately demands a drink for him. Is like, "I'll buy you a drink, sir." Why, thank you, young man. I do appreciate it. Right. Yes, thank you. He constantly is being questioned by people. Right now, he's quite busy, but the barkeep seems to actually be less infatuated now.
Alrighty.
excuse me,
Clay.
barkeep.
Oh, no, hold on. Clay, what do
Okay.
you do?
Oh, okay. Uh, I don't know. I wasn't prepared for this.
Do you want me to have Rez go?
Yeah.
Rez, go.
Excuse me, barkeep.
Yes, how may I help you?
Have you heard anything from the other patrons here about this sort of a job? And then I'll set down the quest paper.
Uh, he'll take a look at it. Oh, I'm sorry to say this. I think you missed these folks about a day ago.
All this way for nothing. Well, at the very least, we cleared the road for them.
Hold on a second. No, they came back into town just last night.
Oh, do you know why they left and returned so soon?
They ended up getting attacked in the woods. Lost a couple pieces of the caravan.
Any more rumors about that you've heard? What they were attacked by? Where we might
I've-
find them to speak?
I'm not sure I should discuss that with you. Give me a
Now.
persuasion check.
I'm here for the job. I wouldn't come here without the papers otherwise.
With advantage.
Persuasion?
Not that you really need it. Yeah.
32.
He says, all right, fair enough. You do have documentation after all, right? You see, them blokes ended up getting attacked by bandits, some sort of mock adventuring group. thought they could, take something of theirs. You know how it goes.
Eh, understandable. I guess that's what happens. Do they happen to have others take on the job ahead of us, or was it just they've decided they'd waited enough?
No, they just grew impatient, I think. I
That's
remember
really
them
good.
sitting here arguing in the bar.
To think all the road we cleared out for them on our way this way.
Oh, you cleared the roads, did you?
Well, I can assure you, those I can never remember what they're called. The servants of the Sphinx.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. Abishai, maybe?
Yes, the three of those.
Wait, you killed Abishai.
3 of them, yes.
Now that's pretty rich coming from. Uh,
Stargazer, show him the heads.
Oh yeah.
what? You throw all 3 heads on the counter?
Yeah. Or one of them. That's just one of them.
As you do that, I will say, as quiet as the music is going, the bar goes that quiet.
We shouldn't do that in front
Now
of
do you believe us?
everybody.
Yeah, no, I think I believe you now. What'd you say your names were?
I didn't give them before, but I am Jin the Liar. A pleasure.
He dodged. Right. Mr.
Stargazer the
Oh,
Indestructible.
Please, just call me
I'm sorry,
Jin.
what was that?
I'm Stargazer the Indestructible.
What's with the gimmicky names?
Oh, why not?
Well, mine's a title. Mine's a title I've chosen as, like, a stage name, so to speak.
Do you glance at the other guy?
Uh, definitely a
What, me?
side glance, but, like, only for a split second.
You do see
Uh,
that his eyes haven't left you.
But you can simply call him Stargazer. The Indestructible, I think, is just a bit of goading he's trying.
Right.
Oh, man.
So does that mean I can refer to you as Jin then?
That you can.
Right. Jin, Stargazer, companions thereof. That's impressive work. Have you claimed any sort of bounty on them yet?
Is there a guild here in town?
There is.
Then we'll be stopping
Actually,
in there.
in the case of these things, you're more likely to get a better reward from the gods.
Then we'll be speaking with them later.
And it comes full circle.
Well, I can talk to a guard. I don't have. I'm going to speak to the actual captain, not the vice captain. I don't like that guy.
Right. Either way, he'll say, right, well, either way, take your time and settle yourselves. I'm sure they'll be coming in again once they've settled down from last night's journey.
I see. So this evening, perhaps, I'll likely see them?
More than likely, yeah.
Could you just give me a rough description, at least, of whoever's at the head so I can avoid having to ask you if they're here?
Oh, ever seen a kobold before?
Got you. Understood.
Right. Kobold, he's got blue scales.
Very scared kobold. Understood. Is everyone still just looking at us, or?
Things picked back up once conversation started between the two of you.
If that's everything, I guess we should be going.
Right. Enjoy yourselves.
You as well. I'll turn half of the chair. While I'm doing that, is the older man still staring at me?
Not right now, no.
Okay. Uh, Come now, everyone.
He said, "Entourage."
Minions, follow along.
Because for that,
I'm
I'm not following
guessing-
along.
Okay, I was about to say.
I'm not saying that in character.
Just call us men.
Anyways,
Clay doesn't have to say that in character either, but it can still do that with the character. You know what I'm saying?
Where? I'm just making sure that that's stated.
What you feeling, Clay?
Cancer.
Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. My brain. I need to fucking get my brain to fucking work. I'll just follow. I don't care.
Okay, if you're sure.
Yeah.
That's not what I want.
I mean, there's nothing really I can think of to stay at this bar other than drink.
Right. Well, do you want to drink? You can also say that if it's in real life, you also want to drink.
I mean, yeah, I want to drink in real life, but I don't have money. So,
Fair enough. Right. How about this? Jin,
Yes.
you go to make your way out as Stargazer and Kiara. Kiara now stands up as you're coming out. Uh Remy, you go to follow as Parrot nudges you on the shoulder. Hey, Remy, can I get your advice on something?
Maybe.
and I can certainly try, yeah.
Right. I was wondering, should we try doing some other contracts while we're here?
Oh, yeah. We could do that.
I don't think Jin and the others will need us to go back with them. And he looks over at Megan and looks at you. We could just split up for now.
We could. I mean, hey, maybe
Megan's. Go ahead.
maybe I can get a good use out of this new. Well, I guess it is still my arm, but now it's just kind of
What
staring at
exactly
the arm.
happened with that? You haven't talked about that at all yet. I understand if it needs to wait till private, though.
Yeah, I'll definitely explain it to you when we're not. It's kind of just gestures around the bar, you know.
Right, no worries. Megan will speak up and say, Remy,
Yeah.
I thought it was cool how you made the gesture kind of shut the hell up.
Yeah. I thought it was. I mean, I didn't. You know what? I'm confident in that decision that I did, and Jester can go to hell.
I think anyone who hears you say that, their eyes go wide. Right, well, either way, that was impressive. Right, let's see about going over to the guild, yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
Right, they're gonna head out the door ahead of you, Jin.
Why
That
don't they
would
have that
be
whole conversation and get ahead of me?
because I figured you would have stopped to see if they were actually following you like you'd asked.
Fall behind, get left behind.
Fair enough. They will follow up behind you, Jin. And start walking a different direction. I think. Or are you going to the Adventurers Guild?
If it's at a better reward with the guard.
Where are you going then?
The guard. Not that guard. The guard.
Okay. You try to spot a guard out on the street. Give me a luck roll.
1 second. I've stepped away from my computer to start doing laundry.
You think you're allowed
Rude.
to do things during session?
Yes. 37.
That is enough to find a guard. As you're walking around, you finally stumble across one who is currently talking with an older lady and her child about something.
I will step near but let them finish their conversation.
Okay,
Uh,
you.
May I listen in on what the
It's not important. Anyways, you listen in. It's not really anything important. Just her kid got up to some mischievous deeds, is all. As he turns around, notices you, and says, "May I help you?"
Yes, I'm looking to collect a bounty. Do you have a headquarters or guard post I could
Do
hand
you
it
have a
in at?
headquarters or a quarters for a head? Anyways, he'll say, he'll, s- fucking- he'll say, oh, we have a few places we are established at, but, why are you asking?
As I said, to claim some bounties.
Oh, right, hmm. Well, most bounties are handled by the guild. Did you take on some sort of special quest?
Oh, there is a quest, but we didn't take that one on in particular. Uh, we could hand it with them, but I heard that you all might be willing to offer a greater reward.
I'm not sure why,
Well,
but
it sounds like the Abishai have been quite a problem for you as of late.
did you just say Abishai?
3 in particular, yes.
3 of them.
Correct.
Hmm. I know just the place. He'll start walking towards the guardhouse. Here, follow
Uh,
me.
Can I do an insight to make sure he's not up to something?
He's genuinely just taking you to introduce you to the person who would be best to talk about this.
I'm just going to take you, as we obviously. Does it have to be Vice Captain Baron you're bringing us to?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Can you take us to the head captain?
Oh, the captain is quite busy.
All right, we'll deal with Vice Captain Baron.
You kick a rock into a child or something.
Into a child.
Sorry. That's the first imagery I got in my head. Anyways, you kick a rock, it collides with like a shopping cart or something.
A pole.
Why would there be shopping cart? A wall. A wall.
There you
There
go.
are walls.
There are walls
Right.
here.
While you're doing that, Remy,
Yes.
you make your way through town down into the southern quarter. As you do, you see this larger establishment among the rest, as you arrive here in town.
Man, we walked far.
Well, I'm thinking that they're walking from there to the guardhouse. They would be arriving about the same time you'd be arriving here. Either way,
Either way.
upon arrival, you'll see that the place is called. Da, 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 da. Um. Oh, yeah, that is the one I put here. The Griffin Guild.
Ah.
This one looks to be have a large symbol of a griffin eating its own tail as it's curled up into like a ball kind of shape. As you walk through, it is fairly small guild even compared to the one in Emberville, which you find surprising since this is a much larger town. As you walk in though, receptionist leans over. Hi, what can I do you for?
Hi.
Welcome to the Griffin Guild. My name's Beatrice.
I'm Remy, and I already forgot what our group name is. Out of character.
What are you talking about? Curse catchers?
No, the one that that Megan Parrot and I formed.
Oh, I have no idea anymore. Rez, you getting newts on that?
I don't think I was paying attention or there at the time when you guys did that.
Oof.
Oof. I know it was like Remy's something.
Remy's wacky, wavy, arm flailing,
That
Level
was too
2,
long.
man.
warriors.
That's too long.
I knew it wasn't it, Clay. I'm trying to think.
I know.
Oh goodness. Wow, what a cool group name inserted here.
Insert here. Yeah, thank you.
Well, I'm quite impressed that you all are of the rank you are. As she like checks your stuff.
Mhm.
So you're the leader?
In a sense, yes.
Right. Well, feel free to pick out anything. Well, I would say probably don't go above A tier jobs. That's a good way to get killed.
Alrighty. Thank you for the advice.
Right. Oh, and watch out for Abishai. They've been a menace lately.
Oh, I know.
Right. Uh, what tier would you like to pick a job from? You want to
Well,
go all the way to A tier, or
Well, obviously not A tier. Let me take a
not
look
S
at the
tier?
job.
You mean? Okay. Let me take a
What do we
look.
got?
Well, give me a luck roll.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
62.
Woo wee. Okay. There's definitely some interesting jobs. You see the one for the Andrew Sphinx all the way at the tippy top, as per usual.
Mhm.
You then see ones for hunting the Abishai and scroll. You kind of mosey on down the list until you come across one that states that they want some earth elementals taken care of.
Hmm.
There's a group of earth elementals that have been digging through the ground as of late and ruining crops out in the farm fields.
Okay.
They do clarify that they're assuming them to be some sort of earth elemental as they have been described as large rocky creatures.
Hmm. Think we can handle Earth elementals? Or presumably?
I would suppose to. Although one thing we probably could use is more magic weapons for like Parrot and
That's true.
you
We should
know.
definitely get that. Should definitely do that.
But I'd rather earn that for ourselves. I think we should, be more self-independent.
Mhm.
Right, so first thing would be taking a job like this, right? You'll notice the reward to be about 1,000 gold.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Let's do it. Do we get
uh,
thingy-majiggy?
unusual confidence comes across her face as she looks at Parrot. Parrot, why don't you see about going over and talking with them? Remy and I are going to do a little bit of shopping. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. I can do that. He'll take the contract and start heading out to meet with the contract giver, leaving you and Megan to kind of do your own thing.
Alrighty.
She says, right, first we should probably pick up some basic equipment. We kind of went through rations and things, so, the basics.
Yeah. Let's go.
Um, she will lead you out into the market to where you get a couple amenities. She's flipping the bill for her own stuff, but if there's anything you want to get, by all means.
Um.
I'll let you think on
Yeah.
that while I jump to
Yeah.
Raz. Raz,
Hey, what's up?
you and Stargazer make your way over to the guardhouse where you once left before. Kira says, are you sure you want to go to do this, Jin?
Well, I'd rather not carry around these heads forever.
I'd rather not carry around Romulus forever. But look where that got me.
Up. I may as
Wait,
well
what am
wake
I
up.
doing? She pokes him in the cheek, and he sits up. Huh? Where am I? Right, just right on that disc. He'll nod.
Walkies.
He's going for floaties.
Now I want to see Romulus and little floaties.
No.
Big
That's
old
how the
dog and just floaties.
That's how the Tensor's floating disc works. It's just a big circular tube duck. Right, anyways. Right.
Hello.
As you approach, you'll see him standing out front, like, with this I told you so look on his face.
Oh, we're not here about that. I'm here to hand in. You already saw them, the Abishai.
Also, Kiara keeps her distance with Romulus to keep him out of the conversation. Oh, he's kind of looking over your shoulder at them. So, you haven't talked to him yet, then, have you?
He just woke up, like 5 seconds ago.
I see. Right, well,
I'm trying to recollect his senses. I don't want him being delusional and saying he is in fact a prince because he thinks it'd be funny.
fair enough. Right. Either way, what is it you seek about the Abishai?
A reward for their heads.
You showed me those earlier, didn't you?
I did.
I would be willing to hand out a reward if certain things were to happen.
Yes, and those things will happen with given time. Do you take me for some liar?
Hmm. Well, you're the one that chose to add it to your name.
Mine
Not
is with a Y, thank you.
Why indeed? Right. Show me the heads and I'll pay you for them.
How much?
It depends on which ones you've killed.
The 3 that were in the area.
Right, but may I study the heads? That's all I'm asking.
Stargazer?
Oh yeah, here you go. Here's the Head.
The first is a stone head that you toss into his hands. Youngest of the three. Hasn't even fully developed yet. More like a juvenile than an actual full-grown man. He'll sit that back in your hands as you hand him the next. Bit stronger, still adolescent. Tosses that back to you. And the last one you pull out makes his eyes go a bit wide. This is the one I chased off. Interesting. He was quite strong.
Certainly nothing we couldn't handle.
I was not able to kill him before he got away from me. I'm wondering how you did such.
Were you fighting him on his own or with his army?
He had a small group with him, not a large one. We fought him up front, but he immediately ran off with the help of some sort of spectral cloud.
Oh god, yeah. That was annoying.
That was annoying. Yeah, so...
That sword of his left me a nasty scar.
Oh. Anyways, would you like me to regale you the tale? Or shall you simply... Hey, and... We shall bid you farewell, and you may imagine to your heart's content what the events had been.
I like stories, if you're willing to tell them. You can
Alright,
just cut to the chase outside a game, though, if you want.
be ready, for this tale may shock you. It may scare you. But most importantly, it should let you know just how important of people you are dealing with. So, it all begins...
I'm doing like
Uh,
effects and shit.
You make a gesture before you begin and like try to get Boop's attention to do something. He's not really paying attention at first. But when you do, you point at the barrel and he brings over the barrel for you to put your foot on top of. So you can begin your story. You know,
Stomp
because you
foot
gotta
on
take
top.
a pose.
Yeah, stomp foot on top, and as I go, like by the end, I'm standing atop the barrel.
Right. He does find it quite interesting, but really just has a sort of disdain look in his face when you get overly dramatic on things. He says, "So you died."
Well, yes. But I lived.
You're gonna fucking do that.
Listen, we all die once in a while.
I see. Well, you know, that is quite impressive. You wouldn't
you
happen
often
to be
do.
wearing the crown of the Spectral King, would you?
I just give like a look and like gestures like, did you forget what it looked like?
No, I didn't forget. It's quite impressive.
Why,
I'd be
thank you.
willing to give a reward for that too, but you seem quite attached.
Depends. How much do you offer?
This is better than what the guild will offer you for the Abishai. They would have offered you the same for each. He'll reach into a bag on his side, and he'll pull out a smaller bag. He then tosses it up to you.
I will take a peek inside the bag.
A stack of platinum sits inside, as you can see, probably a couple thousand gold worth.
So I can
That-
guess probably a couple hundred coins.
Yes, a couple hundred plat. He says, "That's just for the adolescents, though." He
I was
then
about to
reaches
say.
back in. What kind of things would you want, perchance?
Things?
I'm kind of light on actual cash, as per the worth of bringing this one in is a bit more. Takes a bit more of a tangible thing to be offered. Are you interested in houses?
A bit more of a wandering bunch. I don't think we'd have much use for a house, to be honest, but
You could always
Uh,
charge rent when you're not here.
Doggy, do you like property?
Uh, that'd be nice. Would it be
Is
a
it within this
well-advised
city, I
on
take
that?
it?
That's the
Well,
best
yeah,
I could offer.
I'm fine with that. I'll take property. Yeah, we'd be citizens of Romulus's city.
See. How big of a property are we talking?
Hmm? Oh. Hmm. He thinks for a minute. 5 residential standard housings.
In an area together? Separated?
He scratches his beard a bit. We could do as close together as possible, but there's no guarantees.
Jin will drop down gently onto the barrel, sitting cross-legged upon it, like chin to knuckle, thinking pose, and just goes, and the district? The area?
Northwest side.
Northwest side.
It's a bit far from the market, but not out of walking distance. And it has a better view of the castle on that side. He's offering you something over here.
Yeah.
It's
I
in
take it.
wall, which means something as is.
Mhm. I take it that's the best you can offer?
I have something else, but it might not be up your alley.
I like options.
You seem like you're quite adorned as is, but right. He will pull out a large spectral glaive. And when I say spectral, I mean spectral.
So a
Wow.
ghost weapon.
There's more to it than that. Right. Stargazer, do you fancy yourself a warrior?
I'm a druid.
That doesn't change my question.
Fancy myself.
Do you fight?
Oh. But mostly spellcast. Didn't really have the training to use a glaive.
If only there was some swordsman that I could be talking to about this.
Kiara,
Either
do
way.
you like Kiara, do you like glaives? Do you use them?
I mean, I like glaives. They sound marvelous.
Doggy, can you use a glaive?
Can I know? Will I learn? Yes.
It would make a lovely wall ornament in the meantime, for that property we don't have. Anyways, Kiara, unless you would like that, perhaps we go with the property?
I'd rather you have a house.
Sounds like those of us here who decided the business opportunity was worth the venture have come to agreement.
What is taking Bones so long? I thought he was home.
I know, that's what I said.
That's
That's
why
what
I
I was
set up
thinking
the
to myself,
scene.
and I was like, I looked at the time. I was like, man, it's 4:30. When did Bones send that message again? Ah, 3:45.
So 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, when he
Yes.
said he would be about half an hour.
It's still a little bit long, but fair enough. Hmm.
He
Right.
could still be
Okay.
stuck in traffic.
Maybe. I say right. Well, either way, it is your decision to make. I'll show you a few that I think will be eligible. He'll make his way over to a stable and grab a horse. Would you perhaps like something to ride on?
I look to the others. No one has anything to do.
Not really. I mean, just take a job or something. I don't know.
I'm just making sure if anyone had a horse with them or
Oh, I mean, I technically am a horse.
yes, but Romulus has Iggy. Remy has Caspian.
Why,
Figuring
as
out.
a animal companion, I have none.
I personally could summon one for the journey, but I don't really feel like I need it right now.
Right, then on foot it'll be. He walks extraordinarily fast. But I'm guessing you all are able to keep up.
I'm going to intentionally slow my pace to make him stop every now and again.
He doesn't. If you would like to lose him, you're more than welcome to walk at your own pace.
Have we given him the heads yet?
You see him still carrying the red Abishai's head in his hands. Yes, you have.
Oh, he's stealing our property. All right. Try to keep up. Svan really is a thief, isn't he? So did you take it that is his backstory? Once crooked thief joins the guard to become a nobler soul than he once was.
No
Yeah,
one
it
says
does.
anything.
It's a little hard to believe, but yeah.
To me, he looks like an ex-paladin.
Perhaps, but why would he steal that often? Conquest, perhaps?
Kiara shrugs.
I'm still waiting on the I can still hear you.
What do you mean?
He's already gone.
Well, we're keeping a sight on him. This is usually the point when we're discussing someone while following them, in which they give the spy remark of, "You know I can hear you," to which one of us responds, "Oh, I'm well aware." Or
I
something
don't think
akin
he's
to
going
that
to
of,
do that. Even if he does hear us.
well, now he won't, because then it would just be embarrassing for him.
Yes, it would be definitely embarrassing for him.
It would ruin all narrative tension if he said it at this point.
Either way, you all start making your way there. Clay,
Yes.
in your case, um, what were your thoughts for things you might want to pick up at the market?
Mostly just rations. Maybe just for funsies. um get a magic weapon for Parrot.
Oh, okay. If you'd like. Um, I will say, you begin walking through the bazaar, and you'll find where there is a magic shop. You gesture to it, and Megan walks over. Huh? Why would we need to go into there right now?
Oh, to get Parrot a magic weapon. I think it would be helpful for him.
Well, Remy, I appreciate it, but like I said before, we want to earn it ourselves.
Yeah, come
You've
on,
worked
Ren.
hard for the things that you have. We need to do the same for our own. You think back to when Wave literally dropped in your lap?
Yes. Mm. I at least want to do this for Parrot, at least.
She thinks for a moment. If that's what you think is best.
All right. Go in.
Okay? You walk into the store. As you do, you see an older gentleman sitting there with a monocle on his head. He peers down onto an object that he's holding, looks to be some sort of gemstone, as he sockets it into a weapon. He then looks to you and says, Huh, what can I do for you today, miss?
Hi, I'm looking for a sort of magical weapon fit for a rogue.
Right, what kind of rogue? Are they the type that like to use archery, or...
Is he? I don't actually remember.
He has been switching between the two.
He kind of switches between archery and melee from time to time.
Right, he likes to be versatile. Well,
Yeah.
I can say gladly that we have some bows and we have some swords, daggers, rapiers.
Take a look at your arsenal.
You take a look. What kind of weapon were you thinking to lay out a game?
Uh, this sword, really.
Like a
maybe
short sword?
Yeah, like a short sword.
Okay. Let me open up the shop.
A +1.
+1 short sword.
A nice gift, but not going to overshadow anything nicer they could get.
Exactly.
Is that exactly? Because I could definitely just give you a +1 sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, then absolutely. He says, oh, we have many of these. That'll be 300 gold.
Alrighty. Pull it out. Throw it out. Not actually throw it. Place it nicely on the table.
Right.
Or in his hand.
HA do that for 300? Anything else? Magically inclined to pick up?
uh. hmm,
You will notice he has magic consumables as well.
What kind?
Potions.
What kinds?
Featherfall potions, healing potions, potions of speed, potions of strength. Potions.
Hmm.
Potions of giant strength, potions of fire breath, potions of animal friendship.
I'll grab a couple potions of healing.
Okay. What rarity? Think like what power?
Um. I
You
didn't
got
have a superior.
you got potions of healing,
Uh-huh.
greater, superior, supreme, and then you have superior. I think that's in the order, right?
I'm pretty sure you said superior twice.
I said superior, but I corrected myself with it being supreme and then superior. I think.
Pretty sure
Am I
superior
wrong
then
about that?
supreme.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It is superior than supreme.
How much is them of the things? 'Cause I don't remember
Uh, the
prices.
first, the first potions of healing are going to be 25 gold apiece.
Mhm.
50, then 100, then 250, and then 1,000.
Okay. I'll get. Let's do. There's potions of healing, and then it was greater than superior, right?
Okay, sorry. I got my maths wrong. I had double checked. 50, 100, 250, 1,000.
Okay. So I'll get. I'll do.
Hello.
Let's do. Yeah, it was greater than superior, right? Or am I
Yes.
silly? Okay.
And you can stick with the price range that you're thinking, whichever one.
Yeah.
Hello.
So it'd be 100 and then 250. So if I do 4, need to do math.
Hello.
It was that plus that. Okay, I could do that. Yeah, I'll just grab 4 greater and 1 superior.
4 greater, 1 superior.
Yep,
You
that's
got it.
650. If I did my math right.
Okay. That is right.
I'm great at math. I say as I used a calculator.
So,
Right, so 4 greater.
4 greater is 200. And then 1 superior you wanted?
Yes.
That's another 250, so 450 in total. Okay. And, after you've gotten those,
Let me do math. Do. Okay. Thank you for your business.
he
And
says
I go.
he says thank you for your patronage.
Then
You
I
will
go.
return back over to the guild to meet up with Parrot. But as you're going along the way, um, again, you will see the man that you all had seen before. His hat is quite memorable as it holds 3 feathers that all kind of turn up on the right hand side. One of which is just extraordinarily larger than the other two, as it
Mhm.
curls and then wraps around the back part of the hat. As you're passing him, he gives you a smile and a nod.
Smile and a nod back. Being polite.
Okay.
As we
You
continue
continue.
on our way.
You continue again, and Megan says, "This is the same guy from the bar, right?"
I'm pretty sure.
Hmm. Why do we keep seeing him?
Small town?
It's a large town.
Well, this is like the third time I've seen him,
Really?
and it's not a small town. I think this is the biggest one we've been to, other than Waterdeep.
True.
Megan went to
Correction, she didn't go to Waterdeep. Since what I've heard of what you've told me of Waterdeep.
That's true, that's true. Weird.
I guess so.
Maybe he just has one of those faces.
He is quite, well, old. She shrugs. As she does, you see Parrot. He runs over to you all and says, "Right, it's gotten a lot worse over there.
Oh, jeez.
The elementals started doing damage to the house in that area now. And I'm not sure what an elemental looks like, but I don't think it's that."
I think you're gonna need this, and then I hand him the +1 short sword.
Oh, he looks surprised as you hand it to him. He says, What is this?"
A gift.
"Oh, Remy, you shouldn't have."
Oh, please.
He nods in approval of it and looks it up and down. "I think I could make fine use of this. Thank you."
No problem.
He walks over and wraps one arm around your shoulders and says, "Although, do remember in the future not to buy me things. I get spoiled easy, you know."
Oh, I remember.
Hmm. He thinks for a moment. "Do you remember when the captain..." And he'll start, like, talking about the old days.
Yeah. Reminiscing.
Did Bones join the chat earlier, or was that somebody else?
Nope, that was Gabe.
Great. Thanks, Gabe.
You're
Got
welcome.
my hopes
Sorry.
up. No, you're good, buddy. You're good.
I'm re-downloading Phasmophobia.
I will say, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break for a bit. Everybody good with that?
All right, bye bye.
That concludes our segment of
Fucking.
in,
Check
in
I
really
think you
just-
talk.
two should just stay away from horror genre. It's not for y'all.
Well, I like horror.
Nope. Stay
It's
away
just
from me.
sometimes
Don't
I-
tell me what to do.
don't tell me what to do. Yeah,
Shut the fuck
it's
up.
Pride Month. Fuck you. I'll do what I want.
Private Month. What does that have
Are
to
you
do?
trying? Are you trying to inhibit others from really expressing themselves? H.
You're not allowed to.
Either way,
Dissing
I
horror.
like horror.
Makes it
Like,
better for H.
I like horror. It's fun to watch and sometimes to play. Sometimes I get real spooked, but then it's just like after a bit, it's just like, man, there it goes.
Gotcha. We get you.
Are we good to start now?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead, Ron.
Sorry.
Alrighty. No worries. Right. So, Boney, to catch you back up. You there?
I am here.
Right. So, sorry for having had the same music looping earlier, by the way. Bodhi, DJ us. Go ahead and set
my
up
Google's
some...
barely working.
And never mind.
My computer's
I
barely
just,
working.
I will just get rid of music entirely. I'm not
No, it's
getting
cool.
it.
Give me a second.
I miss the days when I didn't worry about music. I think I'm gonna go back to that.
I always just play my own.
Yep, that's what I would prefer. That way I just have rock and roll in the background and it doesn't have to match a mood of any kind. Right. To catch you back up, they made their way into town. You got stolen as a mere pup, okay? And brought into the gatehouse. During that time, they had a bit of a discussion with him. Basically, told him they wanted him to fuck off. So he was like, "Fine, whatever. Do what you want around town. Just try to pay me a visit when he's awake." Which, thinking that you were gonna be here, I had them wake you up, but that was a mistake, technically. So you've been awake, riding on a tensor's floating disk for some time, as they've made their way towards a different part of town. The conversation basically went as they offered up the heads for the Abishai, and that they were going to be giving those over to him, and in trade, he's given them 200 plat, and has offered them 5 properties in town to be able to own. That's the best he could really do for it.
We own
So, you know,
places
the
in
big
town
guy
now.
that we killed.
He's going
Yeah.
to go show you places now. But, right, Romulus.
Hello.
You will, with your extraordinary perception, not while you were unconscious, but while he was talking with the guard said you haven't told him yet then. And Jin said, "Oh, please, he woke up 5 seconds ago. Give him some time, or whatever. Something akin to that, right, Rez?"
What?
Yeah, basically.
Sorry.
Um,
What the hell is happening? I'm
at
still
this
in
point, the
zone now.
guard has put serious distance between you all and him, so you could talk in private technically here.
So, all I remember is stopping arrows. Then I got a really big headache. And then a nosebleed. And I don't remember anything after that.
I think the important thing is that I healed you. As Kiara is keeping a bit of a light jog with the others, you're riding on a tensor floating disc behind her.
Roman's just gonna put a hand to the bottom of his snout and just pull it back. It's just thick, gunky blood.
It's a bit
You
dry.
wipe
Yes.
it away.
Yes, while that was a very cool maneuver, Romulus, I must say, maybe don't do it again.
I don't think my brain is good at the whole telekinesis thing. Zarich, what the hell happened?
You used my power a bit too frivolously. You can use my power past its extenses, but it comes with a cost.
Hmm.
Next time, maybe try to stop a few arrows rather than all of them.
Fair enough. Where the hell are we?
We're in Bantir.
The town that shot at you.
Oh. How was that?
Jin hasn't blown the place up yet. Although I think he's
Yeah.
considered it after meeting that captain.
Do not blow up towns. That's not something I'm known for.
You kind of do.
When?
Once.
When?
That's all it takes
Twice.
to be known for it. Oh, he didn't do the first one. I can vouch for that, at least.
Don't
In
blow
any
up
case,
towns.
So, we turned in the Abishai heads, yeah?
Isn't the man's just leading us to some property we can gain?
Oh,
Your
cool.
mic is breaking, or is that mine? Whose is that?
That's
Oh.
Bronze's.
Why is my mic breaking?
No idea.
Wonderful.
It's fixed.
Oh, okay then. So, we
I think it was
Are
some sort of
gaining-
vibration was hitting it.
property in a town for killing monsters.
Whether it was that or a weapon that most of us couldn't use.
You remember the conversation being mostly out of earshot, but the guy did pull out a spectral glaive and offered it as a reward instead of the housing.
Combat glaives are cool.
Well, if you'd like it more than a place to rest, feel free.
We have a free mansion.
Yes, but that takes resources to cast it.
This can be a place that we can, like, you know.
It does. It does
have
take
a
resources.
house.
Normal houses are like for birds.
For birds?
Those are freaking
Nerds. Like smarty pantses.
Oh, I see.
As the conversation starts to wind down, you notice that you're catching up to the guard captain. He turns to you and says, "Right. Romulus, you look to be doing better than you were before."
Oh yeah, let me get off the tenses. I assume Kiara cast it?
Oh yeah, I'll get rid of that. She snaps her fingers and it immediately drops out from under you.
Groovy. Yes, I'm Romulus.
You haven't told him yet still. Right?
We just
You know what?
started talking. We have a lot of matters to discuss.
No, I was just about to try to say the polite thing if you'd let me finish. It's up to you whether you tell him or
You
not.
didn't have to sound
None
so
of my business.
judgmental at first.
He obviously doesn't know, so
We're
Either
getting
way.
there.
Know what?
He says you're a prince. I think he's lying to you.
Lol.
he narrows his eyes. Right. Well, this is the first one. He shows you a two-story building kind of wedged between the others. The one to the left of it is also vacant, and the one to the left of that, but only these three are vacant here.
How many bedrooms?
2 each.
6 bedrooms total in near proximity. That would be pretty good for our group.
I think the real question is how we split up whose house is whose.
Does it matter?
We split them up by who's less likely to murder each other.
So you and Kiara, me and Remy and Stargazer and
No, you're staying in my place.
The only other
I think we
property
have more
that's
than 6
nearby.
people.
The only other property that's nearby is a kitchen that is no longer used.
Kristen Pub 4, let's go.
Well, I only know how to cook with wild meat.
Then hunt some and bring it back here.
You're a
That's a fair
bard, are
point,
you not?
actually.
Myself?
Yes.
No, I'm not a bard.
I am
No,
in
not
fact a
you.
bard. In fact,
You
I
are
might be
prince.
the greatest bard of the mortal realm.
Right. Any interest in an amphitheater?
Yes, I do have interest in that.
It's a small one, but it's got outdoor seating and is quite lovely. Match it for the other 2 houses, it shouldn't be too far off.
I'm interested. But I don't want to steal the entire show for myself.
Right. Let me do a little something
Wow, for
like
once, Jin doesn't want to steal the show for himself.
if only you were here to say that to his face.
If only. But I
Wait,
decided to
different-
go after. I decided to go after Earth Genasi.
You're always the most sassy when you're not in range of a rebuttal.
Right.
You
Right
know that
here
goes, Remy.
is where the amphitheater is, right? This is
Oh, I'm not
your
looking at the map.
oh.
Okay,
This
where?
square right here is where your houses and the amphitheater.
I see.
Where I just placed you. So 3 houses and the amphitheater is in the center of that square there. The amphitheater sits in a bunch of people's backyards, yes.
I guess we'll just have to buy a bunch of people out of their homes.
Well, I was meaning here.
Oh, I guess we'll just have to buy a bunch of people out of their home.
You don't have to buy people out of their homes to have.
I
Right.
don't want people just staring at me while I perform. They have
Got
to pay
it.
for tickets.
Put up walls?
Hey, Stargazer, don't you have shaped stone? Can you just, like, you know, you...
We would just build our own house at that point.
Actually, yeah, why didn't we just
Right.
do that?
Firstly, would these 4 properties satisfy you?
What?
Promise,
the-
would you like these? Would you agree that these properties are nice, or are you more interested in that glaive?
I kind of already have a nice sword, and the last glaive I used, I tried to wedge it in between a creature's mouth, and it kind of got snapped in half. I got just a bad experience with glaives. So I mean, it would be nice to have somewhere to live, and a kitchen doesn't sound half bad.
Mm-hmm. The kitchen wouldn't be included with this.
It wouldn't.
Correct. I said you could have the amphitheater in the 3 homes. Or you could
Why not
have the
give us the
kitchen in
kitchen?
the 3 homes.
Why not all of them?
Because of value.
Surely, that
Hey, wait a minute,
one
aren't I-
measly kitchen.
Hey,
Is
wait.
kitchen
Aren't I your
capital
Oh.
prince?
ahead.
Don't you have to listen to me?
Oh, jeez. Fucking.
Yeah, he's your
You-
prince.
Yeah.
Obey his
Give me-
command.
Give me a persuasion with advantage, firstly.
Which one of us?
Oh my
Both
god.
of you.
I'm very persuasive.
I'm very persuasive.
He looks at both of you and says, you know, I can tell the sarcasm about the prince thing, but fair enough. I'll give you all 5.
Yeah, I didn't think that would work. I'm gonna be honest.
I didn't either. I give Romulus a fist bump.
Does that mean
Will
I'm like
you at
actually
least-
a prince?
I believe you to be one based off of your birthmark.
That's weird. I've always had
Unlikely.
some form of idea that this is a thing, but I'm
The
not
big
really
question is,
prince
Romulus, how would you be a
material.
prince here when you come from the Feywild?
Yeah, I suppose that is the big question.
That is a good question indeed. However, I don't have answers for those. I do know that that mark means that you are a prince. It's not normally given. And you might notice, well, mind if I poke it?
Sure.
You lift up your front, like, plating and then the shirt underneath, and it exposes your abdomen where the mark lies. He says, here. He's going to place his hand against it, and he's going to cast Dispel Magic. Romulus,
Hello.
You feel as in your gut something feels like it's burning.
Ow. What the hell did you just do?
An intense heat.
Ow. What did you...
I
Ah!
draw my sword. What are you doing to him?
All I did was dispel the ward.
Respell it.
I can't.
Can I have my ward back? Ow!
Romulus, the mark begins to spread.
Okay, what?
The mark begins to spread.
Is this supposed to do that?
It's doing it.
Oh.
Tattoo-like symbols start to make their way up onto your chest. However, it will eventually come to a stop. But it felt like you were being cauterized. I'm not gonna lie, even as tough as you are, you probably were breathing in pain.
Ah! Is that supposed to happen? How did... Oh, ow. Ooh.
I like how the last one was like halfway between pain and I think I like this now. Romulus slowly becoming a masochist.
Slowly?
No. No.
Rapidly
No.
becoming a masochist.
Romulus, no.
But after a few moments, it will stop burning. As the wolf mark has now spread, causing there to be runes that have formed across your right-hand side of your chest and down to the left-hand side near your kidney. Meaning it's wrapping around your waist to the back.
Why do I have a tramp stamp now?
No, not a what? Okay. It's just seriously. Right.
You have about 5
Well, that
seconds to
proves
start
more of
explaining
my
what you just
theory.
did.
I just released the ward that was keeping his mark from being exposed.
Oh, gee willikers, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. What's this do now?
I don't know.
Oh, no, wait,
just
I
know
got it.
Oh, I know! This little mark. I'll cast Dispel Magic on it, because that will do something. What does that do? I don't know, but I know it's magic. So your
I knew it
story's
wouldn't
getting a bit
kill him.
messed up here.
Listen,
You knew it was a ward, so how did you know that? What was the ward protecting? What was it doing?
because I used to serve in Keith.
Oh, that's great. So you know nothing else?
I know that I watched the ceremony be performed.
Okay, explain what you mean by ceremony. Sir, you are really starting to get on my nerves with your vague, ominous descriptions. Why is everyone like this? Why can no one just give you a straight answer?
Maybe because you come off so brash, and I don't give a shit whether I give you a straight answer or not. He pokes you.
Me?
I have a question. Am I dying?
No, you're fine. You're fine now.
I'm dying.
Fucking what? Right, Romulus, the burning has stopped.
Oh, lovely. I just didn't hurt at all. This is just...
It seems every time I try to collect my thoughts and try to explain things to you, you don't ever give me an opportunity. You just jump straight in at the first thing I say.
You don't explain anything, you just ramble.
Has it just been rambling? Have I not shown you
have.
proof that he might be a prince of Azan Keith?
For all I know, you casted strange magics to create a marking upon my friend. For all I know, it could be a curse.
Yes, because I have a reason to do that.
We've met stranger people with less reason to do such.
Yeah, you remember that time we drank tea and then got paralyzed?
Or that you weren't there for it. By that time, I was gifted a ring that was trying to send me away to a prison camp.
I feel like I missed out on a lot of odd things this group went through.
Absolutely. Anyway, sir, if those couple of stories aren't enough for you, we can go on about why we might distrust someone so brazenly acting upon our whims without further discussion. We've been through a lot, sir. I don't want to have to add you to the list of things left in our wake.
I will let you roll an intimidation. I don't know how successful that'll be.
That's 11.
Yeah, no. He looks down upon you because you are still short.
Yes.
And he says, rightly, I don't care what you've been through. I don't care about you or your people. The only thing I was trying to do was point out the obvious.
So, okay.
We agree this guy is terribly rude, correct?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest. I don't. Can you tell a man before
I
he's
have a
going to
question
get
for
burned from the
you.
inside
You're a
out?
spellcaster yourself, are you not?
A far kinder one than you, apparently.
Did you ever bother to check on your friend and see why he had such a bad mark on his body? Why, when he would shape change, it wouldn't leave it? Did he ever ask you? Did you ever check?
He asked people, hey, do you know anything about this birthmark? I would say no. He'd ask others. If he is asking others about his birthmark, then why would I bother asking him about it? Besides, it's not my business to pry into his private affairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't. Still have no idea what this is.
I just put a hand out like a C.
Hmm.
It's almost like others might have their reasons as well beyond your insistence.
So anyway, what does it do? It was out of burning and death. Is
I
that
don't
just
know
the thing?
what the mark does. What I will say
did I just
before
say?
I'm interrupted again is that what I do know is that it is given as a ceremonial right to anyone who is born into their clan. That being the clan of those who run Azam Keith. They are not the direct rulers per se as much as they are an underground enclave that rules over them. However, while everyone knows that to be fact, no one says it. If you're an Azam Keith, the ruler is not them. But they are the royalty.
So they're not a prince.
He is still labeled as one. Because
he's not
he
valid.
doesn't just rule over Azam Keith. He
What's he
rules
called?
over the werefolk.
Oh. That sounds like a lot of responsibility.
Doesn't it?
And did you just force that upon him by making his mark revealed?
No. What I did was unleash a burden that had been weighing upon his shoulders.
Then what's your angle?
What my angle is to get my job back, if you must know.
So what, to become a paladin again back in Ozon Keith?
He looks over at Romulus and says, no matter how you see it, you are of royalty. Releasing your ward was the first step of that. That ward was simply just hindering you from being able to unlock true potential in your body. Or at least that's how they had put it for us.
Hey, Remus.
Remus is nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
You steal our other dog?
It's my brother.
You had another dog with you.
Well,
He was human at the time.
it's weird.
Anyways, would you mind giving us a moment, just the two of us, to talk? Great, I didn't actually care for an answer anyways. Romulus, step
just-
aside with me.
Alright.
Alright, Romulus. What do you think this guy's angle is? Clearly he wants something from us.
I guess the whole, like, if I am royalty, him wanting to be on my good side makes sense, but also he's doing it very rudely.
You know, that's the thing, he's not getting on our good side, or your good side, my good side, anyone's. He's picking a fight and then what, expecting us to repay the favor?
I also think he might just be trying to replace the current royal, maybe?
Yes, well,
Remember
he's still looking for something from us.
Remember the letter we got? If that is supposed to be my father, I guess?
Or maybe a brother, like a cousin.
Uh,
He did say you're not technically the ruler, so that could be the acting king, and you're more of like the... You're supposed to take on the role of the puppet master and depose him. Or something like that.
yeah, I don't do a lot of deposing.
No, I'm sorry to say this, but I cannot see you as a prince. You don't seem the type to sit down on a throne for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. On one hand, I know that Remus never said I was, well, born in the Feywild. He just said he found me.
How old were you?
Too young to know.
So, like, what? 5 or less?
Ish?
Not a prince, you're an infant stolen by a hag or something.
Well then, how does that explain this? Or this? He gestures to the tattoo currently sprawling around his body and his wolf face.
I'm just appalled that this kingdom apparently would brand an infant.
Well, I suppose it is a method of finding lost sons of royalty. I mean, it worked.
Yeah, you know what the other way is? Looking. What are they? Treating you like cattle?
I don't know. Though I would like to get answers.
This old man obviously isn't giving them. Everything he says is, well, I don't know. Well, I can't say.
I guess we go straight to the top then?
Atom Keith is a long ways away. We have to go over the sea for that.
Well, I know, obviously this place was like a port town connected to it or something.
Oh no, this is not a port town in the slightest.
Well, then why
I
is he
thi-
here?
I don't know, honestly. I think he's just probably like, maybe he was on the run out by whatever the king is. We can ask about that, but he's probably once again going to say, well, why should I tell you? But really, I think we just tell this man to take a hike, get our job this evening, return to Ember Hill, and if we want, eventually we'll head down to your hometown, apparently, and we'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Marvelous face sort of scrunches up for a second. I would like answers. Why I was abandoned in the Feywild. Who my parents really are. But I suppose it can't wait.
No, here's the promise. I'll let you speak, but if this man continues to refuse to give answers, I am going to try and magically compel him to just leave.
Fair enough.
All right, break.
Sir,
As you turn around and look, he's sitting down on the edge of the amphitheater, and his posture is slumped as he has both hands rubbing against his face. As you come back over, yes,
if you don't have answers, where can we get them?
I have answers.
Well, then why aren't you telling them?
He looks between the two of you. Look. Jin, can Romulus and I talk in private?
Would you like that, Romulus, or would you like me to stay?
You're kind of like my agent, but if privacy is the problem, why not?
There's one thing I need to clarify. In order for me to speak on some things, I need you to not even be able to read my lips.
All right, I'll stand behind you.
I would prefer you to stay in my line of sight, and I'll stay in yours. I'll cover my
I have,
mouth.
a counterpoint?
I just need you to understand that I cannot have you know what I say here.
I have a counterpoint. Hey, Jin.
Hey.
Go check out those houses. See what the build is. Try to get some rooms up for everyone. I'll be at this kitchen place.
Right, Romulus. We'll take a look around. Sir, do you have the keys on you?
He'll reach into his bag. I have the key to the kitchen. Will that suffice for now?
That's where you both
Yeah,
are going, but
Still need the houses.
Hmm.
You know what? Jin, break a window.
Wait
Who
here.
cares? We have midnight.
Wait here. Just wait here. 2 or 3 minutes go by as he then returns.
during that
Whereas-
time, quick, I would like
Yep.
to just whisper to Romulus, just keep your sending stone ready.
I'm 90% sure I can kill him.
Yes, but I still want to make sure that,
Fair
in
enough.
the event you are gravely injured, we can make you not gravely injured.
Fair enough.
Just keep the sending stone on hand.
A couple more minutes go by as he then arrives and drops 3 keys into your hand.
Why, thank you.
Mm.
You two have fun. Don't get up to anything.
No promises.
Immediately gets up to someone.
Immediately gives up to everything.
And remember, if I find out you've hurt Romulus at all, I'm just gonna look at him. And then smile. Go, well, I'm sure you'll find out. Should the time come. Ta-ta!
You walk off and into the house, followed by Kiara and Stargazer. Stargazer, you follow, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. He then looks to you, Romulus. Now, I will ask, do you want me to talk to you about this in a private chat?
Up to you.
It's
Personally,
not
I
information that you won't be able to share later.
Sure then.
He says, now that we're alone, I need to tell you that the reason I'm not able to discuss these things with him was due to my own oath. I'm sworn to certain things being secret. I do know what your mark means, and I do know that you are a prince. And what I did was actually release a glyph upon your body. Let me start with the beginning of it.
That would be nice.
I used to work as a paladin in the Order of Azan Keith. I still follow my personal religion. We operate more as like a sanctum rather than just a several like different. It's not. Hmm. I'm trying to get around something that I cannot tell you about. Know that oaths of this measure come with a price. He seems almost like he's trying to hint that there's just something he can't say. But other than that, what I can tell you is that my duty was to protect the third son. I am going to assume that you are probably him. Because the reason I was removed from my position was because I lost you.
Ah. So I have two brothers?
You do. Two half-brothers. You are the only one of true full royal blood, however.
Oh. Are they also like this? Boldish, I mean.
To tell you of your family, your father being the ruler of the Enclave is no longer the case. One of your brothers has stepped up and taken over. That's first thing you must know. Secondly, when it comes to information regarding as to why, I cannot say. As if emphasizing that he physically can't say. Do you understand?
I think.
If our shoes were reversed, I think you would. Right. You being lost was my responsibility. I ended up in a fight to protect your life and I told you to leave. You did as I told you. Do you remember that? You don't.
No, not at all.
You ran off into the woods, and when I searched for you, I was unable to allocate you. That led to me being locked into what I was doing, failing my responsibilities, and then being hauled off and spending 10 years in a cell. After which your father was kind enough to simply banish me, but doing something to me that I cannot say.
Well,
Either way, I can tell you where you can find answers.
that would be appreciated.
And I can tell you what that mark does. No, I can't. I think I could, but then I... He looks extraordinarily conflicted with his own thoughts.
Well, if I do have... Well, if I'm royalty... What's to say I can't change your oath if you are sworn to me?
I am not sworn to you, but sworn to the Enclave. And unfortunately, that's where the consequences lie. They're in possession of something that I cannot talk about.
You certainly can't talk about a lot, can you?
If you were... He looks so flustered with himself. If I tell you something, promise me you'll bury me at a place I tell you to.
I mean, don't like die for me, bro, but like, if you do.
I failed to do so in the
No.
first place. That's what led to this being the case.
I mean, no.
Then I will at least tell you where you can find answers. This I can share with royalty. Upon entering into Azan Keith, to the far east of there, lies a certain set of ruins. Explore it and you'll find what looks like a false stone. Move it, and then behind it will be what you need.
I'm
Remember
sure
that.
I'll forget that.
I cannot tell them these things, but you can tell whoever you want to.
Can't you
And I
just
can tell you
come with us?
that what I did before is what makes it to where you can talk about these things. The thing that was placed onto your tattoo is not usual. It usually means something of rejection. Forgive me, I'm having to choose my words carefully in this moment.
So, let me get this straight. I, having been raised in the Feywild my whole life, apparently came from a line of royals who are like a sort of shadow government of this very large city. I apparently was under your charge. Violence happened. I ran, somehow ended up in the Feywild.
Romulus, I know that this sounds exasperating to you, but please just explore what I said. The fact that I didn't die right here when I told you these things is more than enough proof for me. I could prove it if need be, but it'll cost me my life.
I have one question.
He waits expectantly.
Is all of the family like me? Goldfish?
Your family are different from you. They are werewolves.
He sort of stops to think for a second while staring at his hand. Well, then why am I like this?
I don't know. That I actually don't know the answer to.
I suppose it's an answer I'll have to seek from them then.
He nods. Right. If
In any
you...
case, why don't you come with us?
I can't. I could go as far as the coastline, but if I make my way into a certain range, I'm just dead. Even if I'd
Entirely.
like to go there.
Got it. Alright. Well, then I'm off to find answers.
As you turn to, like, go back to the group, he quickly grabs you, not gently nor firmly, but as if he's not quite done, right? He grabs you under the elbow. He says, Romulus,
Hmm.
I cannot go back home. Can you check on something for me?
I can try.
He'll take
I'll be
and
back.
He's gone.
well, while he's gone, Remy,
Yeah.
you make your way into the outskirts of town. Excuse me. As you do, Parrot is explaining in the best of his ability how the situation has changed. Basically, what has happened is where a section of the housing has been taken out, has led to people trying to fight them themselves, to no avail. This creature is on the defensive more than it's being aggressive, but it has injured somebody by breaking their leg very easily and has caused a lot of tension. It's more on a time constraint now.
Okay. Alrighty.
Let me see. You make your way out there to see what looks like a scene as a large stone-like creature is being prodded at with a pitchfork. It grabs the pitchfork and flings it into the air, sending it flying off into the woods a good half a kilometer away. It then reaches over and grabs the guy and is mumbling something in some sort of foreign language.
Do I know
You
this
see
language?
this. Do you know Terran?
No.
Okay.
I'm back. Sorry, my dad.
This is the thing you see, by the way, Clay.
Stop moving. I was zooming in to find it. Nah.
I was making it easy.
Okay.
If you say
Well,
so.
this is either. For some reason, a druid. Or golem.
Some sort of golem, yeah.
Mhm.
You see it scoop up a rock and get ready to kind of crunch this guy into it. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast Bigby's hand and try and basically just get the rock, or at least get the guy out of there.
Okay,
Try my best to.
there is two different DCs.
Okay.
Are you getting the guy or are you getting the rock?
I'm gonna get the guy.
Okay, make me a. Bixby should have a
Yeah,
strength
Bigby's has his own
modifier for itself.
stats. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
roll me a strength check with Bixby's, unless it somehow has an athletics check.
It just says like it's strength and dex.
Right, it's strength versus the Gale of Durs.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just said what the thing is. Great. Dude,
I
I
don't know
nat
what that
20.
is, so
I nat 20'd.
fuck.
What I will say is the Bigsby's hand wraps around it and covers up this guy. So at the very least,
He's not gonna.
it gets
Yeah.
the creature's attention as it turns and looks at you, yelling in another language as it drops the guy and starts walking your way, or goes to. It's up to you whether you do something before then or not.
Okay. So I'm concentrating on that.
You will also notice that 2 others are in the background, still just kind of digging through looking for something.
Hmm. Okay. So we have that. You said the big guy was gonna, well, either way, I'll be probably holding him with the biggest hand, so it'll be fine. We have those. Let me quickly read things. I have to make buttons for those. I'll do that after session.
Don't be afraid to
Um,
ask your companions to do things as well, potentially.
Okay. Okay. Could Megan try and like use druid power things to try and like just like restrain or just like hold this guy down?
Yep. I'll go ahead and do Entangle.
Nice. At least like either like slow him down or just keep him in a spot.
It's a 15 plus. If he doesn't get a positive, he gets +2, which ends up saving him from that.
Dang.
Barely, but he succeeded. However, it does become difficult terrain, I think, still. Am I wrong about that?
I don't think so. Because it'll still be there. Because I
So it
believe
still
it's
slows him a bit,
Mm-hmm.
but he definitely sees that as an attack as he kind of focuses down on you all.
Casually.
I think
Has he let
that's
go
where
of the
we-
guy yet?
Yes, he dropped the guy immediately when the Bigsby's hand thing happened.
Yeah.
Bigsby's hand
Take-
would also get an attack of opportunity here, I think.
True. Maybe.
I think Bigsby's hand gets attacks of opportunity.
You create a large transition horizon so that occupied space and it's a lesser duration. It's an AC.
If it entirely has its own stats, it should be.
It does have its own stats. I think it does, yes. So go ahead and make me. You can either do grapple or punch the shit out of him.
I will. I'll punch him.
Okay.
So it's a melee spell attack, which I still don't have buttons for because it's too much. That would be. Hold on. So it'd be plus. Since it's my melee spell attack? Yeah, it would be. What am I thinking? Yeah. Using your game statistic, yes. Okay, so it'd be that. Then I go for bam. Does 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Damn. Just miss. Okay. Then if I can, after I miss, I'll try to like scoop up the guy to like get him out of the way and into safety. You know?
Right. Yep. You scoop up the guy and get him into safety. I will say this is where that fight will definitely start. I'll make a battle map for that here in a second.
Yay.
But yeah, until then. Right. Let's see. Stargazer, Jin, and Kiara, while you're in the building before Romulus comes in, you see as the conversation seems to come to an end as he grabs Romulus's elbow, saying something to him as he begins to walk over to you all. Romulus, you walk through the door and see your friends kind of gathered right there.
Hello.
I'll get easier. Oh, welcome
I'm
back.
alive. Yes. So, basically, yes, I am a prince. I was taken to the Feywild when I was very, very young. So at some point, I got to go to Ozon Keith. And, tie up some loose ends.
Oh wait, I didn't get to tell you the last thing. The last thing. Fuck. The last thing he says to you is, "Could you take this with you?" He'll hand you a pendant. He pops it open, and I'm going to say you see why he wants to go back home. Can you take this to her? Tell her I'm alive.
I can certainly try to find her, yeah.
He tells you where he used to live in the city. We'll get to that as need to know. Okay?
Okay.
But that will have been the end of your conversation.
Anyway. Yeah. So at some point I have to go to Ozon Keith and do a couple things.
Rez, are you alive?
Yeah, I'm here. I thought this was happening before we got back, or he came back.
No, this is him talking to you.
Oh, sorry, I zoned out for the last sentence. I'm not gonna lie.
Got it. You want to repeat that one more time before responding?
Anyway, so essentially, I have to go to Ozon Keith at some point. I've got to tie up some loose ends there. I actually am royalty. I was just misplaced as a child.
So we're going to Ozon Keith eventually to figure out what secret society you used to be a part of.
Apparently.
Is this like a hop right to it thing? Are we going to
No,
we
we
going to
should
finish
probably
up
go
our
back to Ember Hill first.
finish up our prior business?
Yeah, I don't think it's extremely important. Though it's something I would like to do eventually.
We can surely get around to it, I'm sure. After all, it's likely that we could visit them and, I don't know, figure out why that person in that letter was so rude. Return those blades to them and earn a bunch of money, and if they don't want to hand it over, I don't know, then you can depose them or something.
Works for me.
Also, we have to figure out whether we're going to kill Gregory or not.
I don't even remember who that is.
Oh, it's that druid who created the mushroom.
I don't like druids, so yes.
But we're doing it as a favor to the other druids, so
Mm. I'll leave it up to you all.
we'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Fair enough. In any case, we now have land here, including a kitchen and an amphitheater. So, do we want to just go ahead and head back to Ember Hill?
Well, we have to meet up with as other people for the job tonight.
Cool.
After all, we're escorting that caravan back to the hills near Ember Keep.
Honestly, we're doing a lot more thinking than I'm used to. I'm just gonna follow you around.
Understood. We can resume thinking back when we reach Ember Hill. Oh, sorry, Ozon Keith.
Checks out to me.
Is that all, Baron?
He's gone.
Oh. Oh. I guess we're the proud owners of these properties then.
He will have left you with the key to the kitchen, by the way.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and Friggin', why not? We can go ahead and I guess make like a temporary little restaurant place.
Make
Rest
a
in
restaurant.
four.
No, you all got 3 separate restaurant chains. I'm calling it the Starving Wolf, and none of you can stop me.
I just don't want to start another pub, to be honest.
It's not going to be a pub.
I don't want to start a tavern either.
It's not going to be a tavern.
Then what is it?
It's a restaurant.
I don't want to start a restaurant. You know how hard it is to find good staff? At our last restaurant, the staff tried to kill us.
Maybe we sell the kitchen.
So are we here with Remy or no? Or Remy,
No.
she by herself?
She's by herself.
Sure, Remy will be fine.
Don't worry, I'm with the cavalry.
They're like a
Remy's cavalry.
cockroach.
That's it.
Yes.
They're like a cockroach. They're very hard to kill. Or at
Kill
least
me yourself, motherfucker.
hate it.
Right.
Challenge.
We shall end this session with Remy's fight.
Alrighty. Yippee.
Hold on. Let me double check this. Yeah, that's what I
I
figured.
cannot touch my token.
Don't do your token yet. Well, delete it, actually. I'll delete it. You put yours
Yeah, I
on.
was just like, how?
You can... Well, I won't
I need to
explain.
touch it in order to get rid of it. And I can't
That's fair.
touch it.
Also, players can't delete their own tokens.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
If you
I've never been able to
and
delete my
then you
tokens.
hit backspace. And
Yeah,
then
I'm
it's
gonna be
gone.
honest. People keep saying that, like, oh, you can delete your own token. I've never been able to do that ever.
You,
I was
like,
surprised by how
like-
aggravated I made Drew the other day when I was like, yeah, you can do that. It's just very convoluted. He was like, no, you can't. I was like, but Drew, you can't.
It's not
What
even
was
that
the-
hard. It's just you click your token and then you hit backspace.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You just click
Why
on
is there
your
not a
token.
delete button?
Doesn't need to be?
Well,
There
because as
is one.
DM, you have
Probably.
delete as an option.
Oh. Gotta use key bindings, my guy.
Oh, that's cringe.
Right, well. Either way. What if I told you that you could resize your token technically if you knew the right key bindings for it?
No.
Oh, can you,
Anyways.
Jacob?
All I said was what if.
Yeah, and I'm saying, can you, Jacob?
That's a dirty 20 on initiative, Clay. Your
God
turn.
damn. That's a 19 on my initiative, bitch.
Jacob's avoiding the question of quitting all his games.
Uh-huh.
That's it. I'm burning down every town.
Clay, roll for Caspian.
Yeah, hold on. I need to open up his character sheet again. Bink. And Buck. Buck Caspian. Oh no.
That's okay. You do have a rogue, so there's a chance here.
That's true.
17 for your lady. Oh! And 24 for your rogue.
Let's go. Alright, Caspian, you got
Good.
this money. You can go last.
Parrot will speak up and say, are we shooting it?
I guess.
Maybe I should use that blade you gave me.
You got this, buddy.
He twirls it around. I've got this, I guess. He'll run around and bonus action hide.
Go get him, thug.
He is a swashbuckler.
Ooh, that's a 19 on the die for him to hide. I'll take that as a
Nice.
pretty solid one. Right.
Swashbuckler
He's
move can be really
going
cool.
to stab him. Oh, I'm getting good rolls. Okay. That is 19 piercing damage. Nope, slashing damage because Sworzu slashing.
Mhm.
Okay. And then the other thing is remember how I said behind it had friends?
Yep.
Okay, okay.
Look at things.
I will count them having to have dashed to get as far as here on both sides.
Got it.
But he will take his turn. He's going to take a swing on the Bigsby's hand. What's its AC again?
Its AC is 20. And its hit point maximum is equal to my own.
So that 11 isn't going to hit.
Nice.
That 21 is going to hit though.
I need to.
Oh wait,
keep
I
track
have
of that.
a character sheet for it. I should just be. We'll do the roll in here for that attack. That was a 15 to hit.
Nope.
And 19 to hit. Nope, neither hit.
Okay.
Just know it gets plus 11. Just saying that now.
Cool.
Right, it missed. It's your turn.
Cool. Gonna fucking Okay, do this would probably be a good idea because okay. I'm going to actually never mind. Thinking about it, that's a bad idea. Alrighty, we're just gonna should be bonus action. Fucking punch it with the hand. Gonna try again. Yeah. This is an 18 hit.
Yes.
Nice. It takes 4d8 force damage. Yeah. It takes 17. And then I will.
Okay. Let's see.
I am going to do a little cheeky move over there.
Very nice.
And I'm gonna do. We'll do. Don't want to waste that, so I'll just Eldritch Blast. Since I have more, I always forget how many I have. I have 3.
Hmm.
I'll do 2 at this one and 1 at this one of Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah, go for it.
So 1, 2, and 3.
Hit.
Nice. Did it get pushed back?
Right. How many feet? 10?
10.
I guess this. Can I grab that still? No, I can't. Hold on. We'll do that.
Alrighty.
And then we'll do that. There we go.
There we go. And that'll be my turn.
Mm-hmm. That'll take us over to Megan, who's going to do something. Would you like her to wild shape or would you like her to cast spells?
Wild shape. Go.
Okay. Let me do. I don't have art pieces for the wild shape yet, to be fair. Let's do a nice straightforward one. We don't need to min-max this, yeah?
I don't know. Do we?
I don't think so. I think you can technically bully this thing.
Probably.
Did it place? It placed. Yep. Come on. There we go. Big scary bear. Right. This I am going to have to roll separately because it's going to be different than the normal one. That hits. That also hits. Dealing. Uh, 11 points, but that'll be halved. So 6 points. Okay. To kind of wrap up the first turn, we'll need Caspian on that.
He's gonna. I think he's gonna go deal with this guy over here.
Ooh, okay. Caspian v. Gelibdur. Got it.
Yeah, he's just gonna fucking wander. Real. He's just gonna.
Mosey on over.
Yeah, he's gonna mosey on over. I don't think it's a good idea to do breath because houses.
Got it.
So he's gonna do his bite and claw. We have yeah. I don't think that hits. And then the claw and then the claw. Does 16
Those
hit?
two hit. Those two hit.
Nice. Alrighty. I fully forget how things
Click the attack on the
work.
claws.
Got
Click
it.
where it
Thank
says attack there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Very
It
nice.
is- That's damage.
24 halved, so 12.
Mhm.
Right. So you lay into this thing from the get-go. First, Parrot slides underneath it, kind of making it lose track of him as he brings up the blade, cutting away at its back leg. As it does that, the hand comes over and slaps the ever-loving shit out of him as he tries to bat it away unsuccessfully. You then have 3 Eldritch Blasts go and strike each of these ones, toppling that one over and keeping this one at bay a bit from even your hand. Leading to Megan running up and slashing at this thing's hard rock surface with claws. They don't dig in deep, but Caspian's do, as he tears away at the one you sent him after. Right, round 2. Slicey slice. Bonus actions. Mhm. That's a 22 to hit. Do it offhand. Because he has a friendly within 5 feet, so he's getting the sneak attack without having to use stealth.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's pretty solid with sneak attack.
Nice.
Right. 32 points of damage.
God damn.
That is going to be just from the first one, and then another 6 halved to 3, because I rolled
Mhm.
bad on that. Right.
Don't forget he can do fancy footwork or
Oh,
reckless audacity. Or
Rakish
reckless
Audacity.
right. Let me check that.
Or panache, depending on how his level is. I don't know his level.
They haven't. Well, I could give Megan a level probably from where you all fought that last fight, but even he didn't get a level because he was close-ish to you all, anyways.
Either way, swashbuckler robes are cool.
Hmm. Ooh, okay, got it.
Mhm.
After doing some reading, get out of this thing's reach.
We love fancy footwork.
Yep. The Galabdur, however, has only one target, and that's going to be Megan. That's a 12 to hit, which does not. And that's a 19 to hit, which does. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I'm doing it again. Fucking.
Mhm.
Sorry, bad habit. Both of those hit. Bears don't have a lot of defense. Right. That's that. She's still standing. Better than I ever been. Feeling like a true son. Right. That is your go.
Alrighty. We're gonna use Bigby's hand to try to grapple him.
Oh, wait. No, I didn't go with these things. I'm sorry.
Never mind then. Your turn.
He can reach. That is going to be. Slam. Slam. Yikes. He's fine, though.
He's fine.
Slam. Slam. Okay. That was for Caspian. What's Caspian's AC again?
Caspian's AC is 16. So only one of those hit.
Dice.
He's
Just the
got that.
17. Just the 17.
I have
Right.
so much things to keep track of.
Now it's your go.
Okay. So we're gonna do the grapple with the Bigby's hand. Gonna just
Okay.
like boost and then grapple. So that's the hold on while I pull out. It is that and then nope, not that high. There, 13.
Miss. Did you hear me?
Hold on.
Miss.
Yes,
It was a miss.
it was a miss.
Miss.
Well,
Miss.
fuck. You just sort of just hold it and then no. And then I will. What does this do again? I forgot. Oh, that's itself. I don't want to do that. I lied. I don't want to do that.
Claire, are you positive whatever you do, you won't miss?
Well, I mean, I sure fucking hope I don't. We will do. Hold. I need to angle this good. So I'm just gonna take a quick little step over here.
Alrighty.
And we're gonna lightning bolt.
Ooh.
I
I
do that
see.
in a bit.
You're doing the line that. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I'm making sure that I don't hit parrot.
Right.
Okay, where's my lightning bolt button? There it is. Is that the correct? Did I change it before to be the proper dice? Does 8 do 6? And then it's the highest, so it's. Yeah, it's 10. Okay.
Oh, right. I deleted Megan. So, well. Dex save? You
Dex
got
save.
it.
She had a 17.
I think neither of those pass.
Awesome. They take 31.
Yep.
Clay, you didn't miss.
I didn't miss because they just had to dodge it.
Why didn't you miss?
Yeah, why didn't you?
Right.
Either way,
you
that's
should
my
really
turn.
miss
Then it's
more often.
Megan. She had a 17.
How much movement did you have left?
I only moved like a step.
Right. You
I
would have
guess I
had
could
to have
move.
done like this. The reason I say that is because you would have hit Megan if not. Because Megan's box is actually bigger than what it looks, right?
Oh, okay.
Just letting you know is all.
Got it. Either way, it fucking casually went.
And don't worry, these things don't have reach. Either way, that did a lot.
Good. Now it's Megan's turn.
Did you do? Oh yeah, you missed with Bixby's. Got it.
Yeah.
Megan. Wild shape, kind of hurty, but ooh. So that nat 20 will matter as I do this. Ooh. Oh, those are nice and high. Okay. 26 points of damage to the Gilder.
Let's go.
Bebis.
Know what he's gonna do. He's gonna casually. Directly in the face.
Lightning.
Hiya! Make me dex
Right.
save.
That's a natural.
Damn. He
Right.
still takes half damage.
Yeah, give me that damage.
He takes half of 24.
To cut back on some of the descriptive, your lightning does serious damage while Caspian's only does so much to this one. However, Parrot comes to his turn, and he is going to stab the one here. That is plus. Okay. Nice hit. $35 points of damage.
Nice.
As that takes care of that. None of these things have fallen, but they're definitely looking chipped and worn. I will say that as it comes to this thing's turn, though, you're going to see as each and every one of them try to make a run for it. As you see pop out of the ground next to this one, pops out a much smaller Gulliver, almost like a baby one. It scoops that one up in its arm and tries to run for it.
Oh shit.
What do you do? I will say that's the end of combat other than attackers of opportunity.
Y'all just beat up their fucking baby. Damn.
Their baby just popped out of the ground and climbed into mom's arms. To be fair.
Damn, you guys gonna kill a baby?
Okay.
Baby killers.
They've all technically moved away, meaning attack of opportunity on any of them. Parrot can make one on the one. Megan could make one on the other. Bixby's hand could make one, and Caspian could make one. You just gotta tell me if you want them to or not.
Let's not.
Okay, feel free to roleplay that. What I will say is that, Parrot goes out, as it tries to move away from him, he raises his sword and goes to take a swing at it. What do you do?
Oh jeez.
Megan seems to hesitate as she sees the baby be pulled out of the ground.
Yeah. I'll just say, wait, don't do that.
Wait, what? He turns to you, missing his chance to hit it. Um, he says, Remy, why?
Well, I saw a tinier one. It looked like a baby.
That means I'm. He kind of looks between you and Megan. Megan will transform back, I will say. She walks over and is like, "That thing had a kid, parrot. So they're monsters. I don't understand." Clay,
Oh,
did you hear any of that?
yeah, I did.
Okay.
Um, um,
I will say the farmer who was cowering a moment ago peeks his head back out. Did you kill him?
no, they ran off.
Remy, don't dodge my question. What exactly happened to cause you to want to, was it because of the child?
Yeah,
Why?
uh, I guess, uh, oh,
He looks expectantly at you.
I'm trying.
Asking the real questions here. A monster is a monster.
Clay, am I okay to keep pushing you, if that's okay? Or
Yeah.
right. He says, seriously, Remy, what's going on? Why won't you tell me? Megan puts a hand onto his shoulder and he says, no, seriously. We just let those creatures get away? Is that how we need to handle things? I mean, right there goes our entire contract.
Well, we need to handle the problem. I mean,
The problem was
maybe,
them taking up these properties and being a menace, and so we were supposed to exterminate them, weren't we?
I mean, I, uh, they're, uh, they may be monsters, but if they have a family,
Monsters have families all the time. Insects breed like they're menaces, just the same. But you don't stop yourself from crunching an ant into your food, do you? I mean, seriously, what's this about? Those things were tearing it up, what, to find their kid? So what? They were being monsters. You would do the same if a gopher was digging up your... He cuts himself short as he looks at Megan. You get the idea. Nothing
Alright
to
then.
say then. Oh? Alright, then what?
Let's go after them then.
Is that what you actually want, or are you just saying that?
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go then.
Off we go. Fucking going.
He runs off after them. Megan looks very hesitant to run off after them. Remy, are we going to really kill that family?
No, we're gonna kill Parrot.
Sorry, okay.
Please tell me you're not actually comfortable with this.
I'm not.
Then why are you agreeing to it?
Sometimes gotta sometimes we gotta do what's feels wrong.
But, I mean,
In order to keep going.
so I'll have to kill a family to be able to have money, is that it? Am I just
Yeah.
supposed to... Am I supposed to just sit back and do this? Or even just watch you all do it? Remy, why does everything have to be killing? Don't you want to not?
I don't. But
He walks up and takes your hand. Remy, please just tell me. What do you really think is the best course of action on this? I've never had to do this before, and I don't know if I should go do this when I don't want to. But I don't want Parrot to get hurt either if he goes alone.
So,
You saw what?
this is all complicated.
I know it is. I need
Oh,
to know how
boy.
you really feel because I can't really do it myself. So why don't you try to get Barrett to come back, please? Can we at least talk about this before we run off after?
Is it killing time?
Right. I'm gonna send Bigby's hand to go grab him.
Okay, yeah. Bixby's hand, literally like plucking him up by the shirt. He says, "What? What? What is going on? What, Remy? What's the meaning of this?" As it floats over with him in tow. Remy, can you put me down now, please? I have
Yeah.
business to attend to.
Wait, no.
It's like the hand goes to sit him down, his feet touch for just a moment as he's lifted back up again. Oh, seriously. Yes, seriously. Listen to what she has to say. She nudges you.
Oh, okay.
Parrot looks very
Maybe.
confused. Well, yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Maybe. We should discuss at least the fact that maybe those monsters had a home here. And or even just even if it was that they were just being monsters and just coming to wreak havoc.
Is that
We
it?
should at least.
Oh, sorry. Literally just as you're
No
about to say
worries.
something every
I'm
time.
just me trying to find words.
No, it's all good. I just want to keep the conversation going if I
Mhm.
can. By all means, go
I
ahead.
know. I honestly fully forgot what I just said.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, okay, I said even if they were blah 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 blah. Then, yeah, I would agree that we should at least get rid of the problem. But if they're
Yeah.
if they are, well, I don't want to say conscious because that's not the right word.
Intelligent?
Yes, thank you. And are maybe able to maybe figure out what the problem is on both ends.
Hmm. But even if we're able to figure out what the problem might be, even if it ends up being that they just came here and dug up the roots, and it wasn't even their home, that doesn't mean we should just outright kill them. Couldn't we just move them somewhere else or something, or lead them out of here? Even if they turn out not to be intelligent? Uh, you will see as Parrot shakes his head. That just doesn't make sense, Megan. I understand that they might be semi-peaceful creatures, or at least neutral, but these things definitely did some damage to these people's property. Not only that, they were obviously mad as they were going to hurt that man when we first got here. I mean, think on it. If we just let them be, they're going to want to take revenge. Even intelligent creatures want to do that, as long as they think they're in the right. And on top of that, we relocate them, then what? We're stuck with a 3-day, 4-day journey to take them somewhere they don't even want to be, if we could even do that? I know, but still, we should just try something different, maybe? Right? She looks to Remy expectantly. Unsure, though.
These are both good points.
That's what makes it hard.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
My suggestion to you is go with what you believe from experience.
Well, from my experience being in curse catchers, we've honestly tried both ways. And depending on what happened, it was either still bad or it mildly worked.
They'll both think for a minute as Parrot speaks up finally and says, "So, which one was more beneficial to you, though? I don't mean to be rude, but we should be selfish in this situation, should we not? If either way it's going to work out only mildly okay or bad, then which one do we gain more from?"
Well, let's think about it this way. If we were to go off and kill those rock
Gillibers.
golems. I don't know the name of it.
Yeah.
Rock golems. Who then we would come back, get our money, be on our way. But then what if there was more of them that we didn't see? And they go off and seek revenge on this town or us if they somehow figured out something, then that would create an even bigger problem. Of course, this is only a what if.
I can see what you mean, but what if they come back for revenge this time? If they come back, then that's on them. It's their choice to come back if they do. And then we fight them all over again, right? I mean, that's just self-defense. But going after them is hunting them down. It's a big difference.
Mhm.
I don't fully agree on this, but he thinks fine, whatever. We're not going to get paid for this, probably. You get that, right?
Probably not.
Do you sit him down?
Yeah.
You sit him down, and he's been dangling this whole time as he's like, right, that was starting to chafe a bit.
Sorry.
He dusts himself off, and he walks kind of between the two of you and places a hand on each of your shoulders and says, I'll try to be more understanding, but please understand that I just can't see them in a normal light. Especially all the things we fought at sea, Remy. I'm surprised you do too. I'm surprised you still see things that way.
Mhm.
Back then, when things would attack us in the water, there was little hesitation. What happened to that?
A lot.
Right.
A lot happened.
I'm sorry for that then. I see. Let's head back, let them know, and see what we can get, yeah?
Yeah.
And that, I think, is where we'll leave off session.